Start your day the joyful way. It's your weekday morning talk show inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes. And now here's your host, the Queen of Joy herself, Jessica Dugas. The Queen of Joy is here. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It is Tuesday, March 15th, 2022. We're about halfway through the month of March already. I don't understand where the time goes, but here we are. Say good morning if you're here this morning. Head over to the comment section. As I mentioned yesterday, we are live on LinkedIn now as well. So really excited about that. So whether you're on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitch, in a tree somewhere, in a jungle, wherever you are, head over to the comment section, say hello, let me know where you're joining from, and also what is bringing you joy today. You can also head over to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button to actually come on the air and share what's bringing you joy this morning, or afternoon or evening. We are a global show, so I never know what the hell time it is anywhere. If I'm being honest. So I have lots of joy to share this morning. One of those things is that it is warming up again here in Florence, Alabama. I have no words for what the weather has been doing lately. But it is what it is. And I see it's 52 degrees right now in Florence, Alabama, and it's going to rain today, but I almost got lost in the moment because I had to run outside and take a photo of this for you guys. I was looking out my window and it's like pink and beautiful and gorgeous out there. It's not going to show. I hope you guys can somewhat see it. I don't know. But at any rate, it was gorgeous. But I remember the saying. Do you guys know the saying about red sky? Red sky in the morning, sailors heed warning. Red sky at night, sailors delight. I think that was, they were saying, the people say that that's how you tell the weather. So it was red sky in morning and it's going to rain today. So today it works, but there's been other times when that hasn't been really accurate, but we're going to go ahead and say that it is a fact today. So it's going to be a high of 67 degrees here in Florence, Alabama this morning, 40 degrees where I grew up in Groton, Connecticut this morning, 36 degrees. As I've told you, we operate in Fahrenheit here because I don't math in the morning. Okay. We mathed in the morning yesterday when we were talking about Pi Day, and I was so proud of us for doing that. But it's 36 degrees and raining in Toronto, Canada today, or drizzling. 86 degrees, gorgeous and sunny in Nairobi, Kenya right now. 31 degrees. And guess what it's doing in Iceland? Snowing. We're not shocked. 31 degrees there, 47 degrees and partly cloudy in Scotland, where our friend Kat lives, 72 degrees and raining, and a rip statement in Miami, Florida. Jackson's, get your umbrella, and no swimming today. Okay. No swimming down in Miami. We don't need you floating away. 33 degrees and it's warmer than normal, I feel like, in Lake Orion, Michigan. 50 degrees and clear. I swear to you, every time we look at the Arizona weather, it says it's clear. I need to know, Anne Marie, if it ever does anything in Arizona other than be just clear and beautiful all the time. 34, does it precipitate there at all is my question. 34 degrees and mostly sunny in Clarksburg, West Virginia. 27 degrees and clear. It's warm, much warmer today in Minnesota than it was the other day when it was 9. 53 and partly cloudy in Memphis, Tennessee. And if we didn't mention the weather where you are, please let me know where you are in the world. I'm genuinely interested in what's going on with the weather because I'm trying to help you in the morning. Okay. You need to know how to go outside, how to dress, all of that because I know some of you guys, this is the first thing you see in the morning and I'm trying to help you out. Okay. All right. What else is bringing me joy today? There's a lot bringing me joy. I am so excited because we had a wonderful day yesterday. I came on and shared yesterday morning how nervous I was about the day. There was a lot going on. I shared on my personal Facebook page that yesterday was A Day for us. So A Day stands for Adoption Day. So you have B Day, which is birthday, and then A Day, which is Adoption Day. My husband 4 years ago yesterday adopted my 3 oldest children, and we've always made it a tradition to do, because it's also Pie Day, to do pizza pie and regular and pie for dessert and all of that. And we made pizzas, and they were amazing as always. We love to make homemade pizzas. It's so much better than ordering out, especially when you're vegan and you don't eat a lot of that stuff that they they have going on at the restaurant. So we made pizzas yesterday, and then we had apple pie, cherry pie, and my daughter made a homemade banana cream pie, which was freaking delicious. It was so good. And she has really come a long way with her crust. For anybody that doesn't know, my oldest daughter's 14, and she's loved to cook from the time that she was a very little girl. And I really tried to nurture that and encourage her to be in the kitchen. That's kind of how it's been with all of the kids, though. Whatever they enjoy doing, especially since we homeschool, I'm like, go ahead, run and do that kind of thing. So she's always loved baking, and she has had, ever since we became plant-based, she's had a dream of opening a plant-based or vegan bakery. And she's really just come a long way. You guys, if you have not seen some of the things that she's made, there are several pictures on our plant-based Instagram page, which is Plant Party of 8, Plant Party of, and the number 8 on Instagram. Check that out, because there's a ton of stuff that she's made. There's a lot of things that I've made there, but a ton of things that she's made as well. And she's come, and her crust was so good last night. Just incredible, amazing. And so the pie was amazing. But the whole day I was nervous because, typically in the past, we've had that whole day off, Pie Day, A Day, and we've celebrated together. And as I've shared, my husband has been in working for a new company, but it hasn't been official because he had to pass this big exam first. And this exam, okay, has a 45% pass rate. Okay, so we were already on edge with that. And they called, and then they were like, oh, by the way, it's going to be March 14th. And he's taking it from home, which the rules get even more strict at home, because if they hear one peep in the background, they make you stop taking the test, and that's it. Like, you don't get another shot that day. And then you have to wait another 30 days before you can take it again. It's all BS. Okay. So I'm a nervous wreck when I hear this, because I'm like, I have 6 other people and me in the back. What am I going to do? Like, what if they make a peep, and then that's it. So I was nervous. And then after we got word about that, we got word that my oldest son was going to be starting his new job that same day as well. He had orientation. So I was like, well, that's one person down. So what we'll do is we'll drop him off. Phil will take his exam. I will keep all of the kids in my bedroom with me. We're going to shut the door. We're going to eat in there. Because the test is 3 hours long. And plus with setup time and everything, making it about 4 hours. So I had all the kids piled in my room, and we're playing games, we're eating. I was doing some work. I had to upload my breakthrough show episode and everything yesterday, because Monday's my editing day. And so we're keeping everybody in there. And my husband is lucky he didn't sleep on the couch last night. Okay. So we're in the bedroom, and it's coming down to the end of test time. And he comes in and he swings open the door, and he stands there with literal tears in his eyes. Now, this could mean one of two things with my husband. Okay. Tears in his eyes. And I'm like, well, and we're all like, well. And he just stands there, and he goes, I passed. And he shuts the door. shuts the door. And I was laughing so hard because our daughter Margine was like, she was so witty in the moment. And I was just at this whole moment of being this proud mom for her wit in that moment. And she says, you know what? I think I just passed in that moment. Because we were all waiting and he was standing there with two. But you guys, it was literally like a month of studying from 6 in the morning until after 10 at night, and a lot went into it. So I'm so proud of him that he passed and all of that. And he's moving on to the next, and now it's official that he is moving on to the next part in the company, and actually getting to work. And so we're really excited. It has been a long road since he lost his job right before Christmas, and yeah, a lot a lot. So I'm super proud of him, very excited. And my oldest had a great day at his new job, at his orientation. I'm super proud of him as well. All the kids were just amazing behaved yesterday, and we all ate food and celebrated together last night, and it was really nice. And then I had to go to bed early because I'm still listen. Yesterday we talked about how it was National Napping Day because it's the day after daylight savings time. I think that should be all week. Amen. Because I am exhausted from this time change. I'll be honest with you. I always struggle to find my joy in that in particular. However, I'm finding joy in so many other things that I'm moving past the no sleep. I'm super joyful because I have some amazing calls over the next 3 days. I'm reconnecting with some people, connecting with new people, and recording for the Breakthrough Show as well. I am going to be recording with a guest for one of our April episodes of the Breakthrough Show. We are going to New Zealand together, you guys, and she's going to be recording from the rainforest. How much fun is that? Okay. So I'm super excited about that. That's happening. That recording's happening this week. And then lots of good stuff to come. So much to be joyful about. Make sure you head over to the comments section or go to projectjoypodcast.com and click the join live button and join me live on air for next segment, and share with me what is bringing you joy today. Let's head over to the comment section now and say good morning. Jason Lansing, of course, was the first here. He's my hype crew that comes in first thing. Good morning, Jason. It's good to see you today. My Auntie Stella is here this morning. Good morning, Auntie Stella. Good to see you. Jason says I should live in Nairobi, Kenya. I know. We keep looking at their weather every morning, and I'm so jealous of my friends that live over there. And Auntie Stella says that banana cream pie looked yummy. It really did. I'm gonna have to show you guys. I'm gonna have to show you guys the pie. If you did not see the pie, here's the pie, and it was so good. Nina did an amazing job. Dorothy O'Shea is here this morning, you guys. I'm so excited. We're going to Belgium together with Dorothy on Friday. Virtual travel, get your passports out. We're going to Belgium with Dorothy. I just submitted the episode to E360 TV yesterday, Dorothy, which I'm so they loved it as well. Really excited for that episode to come out. We talk about everything from poetry to love to Belgian chocolates. Because that's what we need to talk about. Amazing. So really excited about her episode coming out 12 p.m. Central Time on Friday. Judith Finneran is here this morning. Yes, a rainforest. How much fun, right? So she's celebrating a birthday today. Yes, Andrew, a good friend, Andrew's birthday. Happy birthday, Andrew. I hope you have an amazing day. Please don't think you'll figure out Belgium with this episode. Look, here's the thing. I think every single episode is so exciting because it scratches the surface of each of these countries that we're going to. And I'm hearing so many themes recurring themes throughout all of the episodes that I've recorded so far, and how much people are genuinely in love with their people, the people that are there, and the diversity in every single country. Diversity is one of the, sometimes we feel like one country is one certain way. And one of the biggest things that I've learned through all these recordings is this word diversity keeps coming up over and over and over. And I'm so moved by that, because like I said, we get in our heads, well, this country is this way, or only has this kind of people, or only these kinds of customs. Everybody's blown away by the diversity in their own countries. And so I just love that. I love that theme. And then, of course, food is such an amazing theme that we talk about through the whole thing. Dorothy says, Belgium chocolates, waffles, and fries is the only thing you need to know. I love it. I love it. And I cannot wait as well. I was telling Dorothy this the other day. I cannot wait for you guys to hear the 2 episodes from India that we have coming up in April, because we talk all things curry, and you guys are going to be so blown away by this. So we've talked about food from literally every country. So much fun. And the people and the love and like, it's beautiful themes. And like Dorothy says, you're not going to figure out a country in any episode, but you get a taste of one person, you get a taste of one perspective, you get a taste of probably the food by the end. And it's amazing. It's amazing. So listen, we're going to take a break, and we're going to be right back. We've got to do birthdays today. I want to dive in a little bit further to yesterday, because there's something that I want to share with you about that. We had we've talked about wrestling before on the show when we get to our nostalgic stuff. And so somebody in the wrestling world passed away recently that I want to share with you guys as well. We have some really fun, we have a really funky national holiday to talk about today, as well as birthdays. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned. Seriously, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hang on. Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
I shall stand for love.
Aku akan berdiri demi cinta.
I shall stand for love.
Crederò ancora nell'amore.
I shall stand for love.
Vull ser un símbol d'amor.
Je choisis l'amour.
I shall stand for love.
Ben aşkı seçiyorum.
Je choisis l'amour.
I shall stand for love.
Ben aşkı seçiyorum.
I shall stand for love.
Für die Liebe stehe ich ein.
Crederò ancora nell'amore.
I shall stand for love.
A szeretetet én várom.
Escogeré el amor.
I shall stand for love.
من بر سر عشق خواهم ماند.
Mitt budskap
är kärleken.
I shall stand for love.
Estoy a favor del amor.
L'amour est mon bastion.
私は愛のために立つ。
أقف من أجل الحب.
Je choisis l'amour.
I shall stand for love.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I encourage you to go to weshallstandforlove.world and check out what Dorothy's doing with this whole movement. I'm so excited to be showing our video that we've put together for Ukraine and Russia at the towards the end of her episode of the Breakthrough Show coming up this Friday. Like I said, that is going to be at 12 p.m. Central Time this Friday. Don't miss it. Go over to join our text community. I don't want you to miss this, guys. So if you can get notifications, that's awesome. Go to join our text community. Text the word breakthrough to 256-685-7092 in the US, Canada, and Puerto Rico. That's 256-685-7092. If you are outside of that area, you can join our Discord server to chat with other fans, meet past guests, and hosts from the Breakthrough Show Network. Just go to bit.ly/Discord Breakthrough and you'll get notifications there as well. I'm so excited about this episode coming up on Friday. Okay, so we have some things we need to talk about today. The one thing that I want to share with you guys about yesterday is that we've talked about before the power of positivity and not toxic positivity where you're pushing things away. And I want to share this really important because this is what happened yesterday. So I talked to my dad yesterday morning, and you guys have seen him, Dad, aka Grandpa Greg, aka Santa Claus. You've seen on the show before. And Dad had a really rough week last week. Literally everything that could go wrong went wrong, and he was still kind of in this place. And we were talking about just all of that, the amount of stress that my household was under yesterday. And we when we were talking, we got all of that out. And then we were like, but this is an amazing thing that's happening. This is, the positive side of this. This is amazing. And kind of building each other up in that after moment. And so when we talk about being positive, when we talk about joy, it's not a toxic positivity and not a toxic joy to where we ignore all of the very human things and human emotions that we're experiencing in any given moment. But it's about allowing ourselves to acknowledge those things and then choosing not to dwell in it, choosing to see the light, choosing to see the joy, choosing to pick positivity over other things. And when everything kind of came to a close yesterday and I had the opportunity to chat with him, and Phil had passed his test and Clay had a great day and he got a positive word back about what he was going through. And he said to me, he's like, this is why it's important to be positive. And so there's a couple of things that I'd love for you guys to take from this. Number one is, again, let's do away with the toxic positivity or toxic joy, which is that it completely ignoring the very human things that we're going through. It's very important for us to acknowledge, but then choose, if we want to flip the switch a little faster, to say, okay, we acknowledge how we feel, but we're not going to dwell on this. And then the second part of this is surrounding ourselves with people that are going to choose not to dwell in it either. Now, it doesn't mean, I think a lot of times when we talk about boundaries and creating our circle and all of that, I think a lot of people go, well, does that mean I have to cut everybody out? Well, to me, it depends on how toxic they are, or how toxic the relationship is, lack of communication, what have you. But I think it also comes down to just knowing your audience when we're going to talk about certain things. If I'm going through a difficult time in my life and I go to speak to someone who I know is immediately going to go into that victim mode and is not going to come out of it really easy, I won't talk to them about that specific thing. So knowing our audience when we have a conversation, I think, is really important. When I don't feel well, when I'm having a regression or a repeat or a flare of whatever it is that I'm dealing with health-wise, there are certain people that I will not message because they'll go into this victim mode immediately and they want to take me with them, and I refuse to go there. So it's very important that we surround ourselves with people who are on our same page when it comes to the healing and positivity and joy that we want to experience. So I just wanted to share that with you guys yesterday because it was such a cool moment that my dad and I shared. And just, those are some things that you guys can take from our conversation that we had. Auntie Stella says, the thing that brings me joy today is seeing my niece and her beautiful face and the success she has achieved. Thank you so much, Auntie Stella. I appreciate you. And we need to do ice cream, and the sun will come out tomorrow next time we get together. You guys, I have a website on in the background that keeps making these little, like a video keeps trying to play, and I keep thinking, so if I look like I'm twitching over here, it's because something keeps playing in my ear. Okay, so I want to get to our science-backed benefits this morning. We're on part number 7 today. We have been talking about 10 science-backed benefits of a morning routine. And so morning routine, it's the things that you do upon waking. And we've said this disclaimer since last week, since we started this 10-part series, that it doesn't mean morning, it's whenever you get up, okay? Because I know some people are like, oh, morning routines, I don't do mornings, and then they shut down. This is not about 5 o'clock in the morning. This is about whatever time you wake up. Okay. So we've talked about last week, it prepares you for the rest of the day. A morning routine increases your productivity. It helps you to feel in control. It lowers your stress. It helps you develop healthy habits. Yesterday, we talked about something really important because we all, I feel like, want more energy in our lives. How many of you are tired? Can relate to being tired? Raise your hand. So yesterday, we talked about how a morning routine helps you boost your energy levels. We love that. Today's is super special, and I love this as well. So today's science-backed benefits of a morning routine is that it improves your relationships. How is that? Let's find out. There are several ways something as simple as a morning routine can impact your relationships. The big one is lowering stress. It's common to take out stress on a loved one, even though the person may have nothing to do with your frustrations. When you reduce stress, you're less likely to snap at someone. A morning routine will also mean that you're more accessible to your family, which is critical for improving relationships. When you're better organized, you have more spare time to spend with family members. Developing a morning routine is most important for improving relationships with people that you live with. When your family or roommates know your schedule for the morning, they can work around you. There will be no disputes about who gets to use the bathroom and no problems with 2 or more people trying to share the kitchen at the same time. So I love this, and I love that it mentions how stress can impact your relationships. And it's also like even knowing what the person is doing. I will tell you, when I first started doing my shows, especially Project Joy, it was there's like been an adjustment period every time I've started a new show because, my little ones are little. They don't necessarily understand, what is mommy doing and why can't I go in that room? Working at home is a whole challenge in itself, especially when you have little ones. But the interesting thing is that even though they still don't, my youngest especially doesn't understand what I'm doing or why, it's been this routine, especially now that Project Joy is Monday through Friday. I come in here like clockwork at 6 a.m. to sit at my desk, and I go through my process, and I have this thing that I do every single day. And I come out from 6 to 8, I am at my desk. So, and sometimes going in after that, depending on if I have meetings. So they know it's been forever since they've come in here in the middle of the show, because now I'm on this routine and now we know what mama's doing. And so it's nice, especially when you're dealing with younger kids, they don't have to understand what you're doing or why or anything else at a young age, but they will get on that habit. They will get on that routine of what's going on. And they will fall in and help with all of that. So, and then the other part as well, about having more time to spend with everybody as well, because we've talked about how it helps you be more productive. A morning routine helps you be more productive. It helps you accomplish more, get more things done in any given time. And when you do that, like I can really attest for that part of it. When I was kind of scattered and all over the place and not really having a daily routine, I found it more challenging to have the time that I wanted to for self-care, for time with my kids, for time with my husband and everything else. And I always felt a pressure on me when I was working to be with them and when I was with them to be working. And when you are on a routine and have a morning routine specifically, that's the kind of stuff that doesn't happen. It just doesn't. And it does take an adjustment period, but it doesn't happen with me anymore. It's really nice to be able to just walk away and go do what I want to do and not have to be obsessing over one or the other when you're doing the other activities, because you know you have a routine, because you know you've gotten things done. I was off of one of my my routines from this weekend, and it's thrown off my entire week. But it's nice also to be able to, once I picked back up this morning and got the things done that I usually do, it was easy to fall right back in, because it's like, this is what I do and when I do it and why. And it just happened easily. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this series of 10 science-backed benefits of a morning routine. We have 3 left this week, and I'm excited to dig into those and see what we can learn about a morning routine and the importance of it. We've had so many good points so far. I'm not sure what else can go on, but we're going to find out. So we have some national holidays to talk about today that I am disturbed about. One of okay, I'm not disturbed, but it's just strange. So it is National Everything You Think Is Wrong Day. Everything you think is wrong today, apparently. Okay, you are wrong. Okay, anything that you think is just wrong. March 15th recognizes Everything You Think Is Wrong Day, a day where decision making should be avoided, as your thoughts are, according to the founder of this holiday, wrong. It also is a day created for some people to realize that they are not always right. While starting a conversation, one might want to avoid the words, I think. The observance may be a time for all to contemplate our own lack of knowledge. It is okay that one does not know everything, and if there is a need to feel as if you do, hold on. Tomorrow will be here soon, and then once again, you can think that you do. So there's one of tomorrow's holidays ties into this. Okay, so keep this day in your mind today, because tomorrow is going to blow your mind. All right. So how do we observe this day? I don't know. We're going to find out. While you might think that it would be okay to point out how wrong others' thoughts are, you'd still be wrong. You'd still be wrong for thinking that. However, it would be a good day to scroll on by all those Twitter comments that annoy you. Of course, if you're wrong on this holiday, take solace on the thought that so is the person to the right or left of you. So everybody's wrong. Isn't that nice? Isn't that comforting? Then again, you'd still be wrong, according to the name of the day. Share your thoughts and let everyone know how wrong you think you are using hashtag Everything You Think Is Wrong Day to post on social media. So I think that this is hysterical, and it's going to tie into our holiday tomorrow. Okay, so you just keep that in your mind. Anne Marie is here. Good morning. Good morning, Anne Marie. You have to go back and listen to my question about the weather, because I was asking about Arizona weather. Dorothy said, I don't mind the practice of deliberately thinking I am wrong once in a while, just to remember nuance, right? So I found that, excuse me, I found that really interesting, that holiday today. It is also National Kansas Day, so shout out to all of the people of Kansas, including my mother, Linda. So happy Kansas Day, Mom. How's Dorothy doing? I'm going to be annoying. It is also, okay, it is National Pears Helene Day. I don't know if it's Helen or Helene. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to find out right now. Where's my disclaimer? Where's my disclaimer? I must, sorry guys, I should have had it up before. Get yourself a snack and then let's do it. On March 15th, National Pears Helene Day celebrates a food holiday about the delicious, smooth, oh, it's a French dessert. Dorothy, Dorothy, how do you say this? Helen, I don't know. Helen, it's a smooth French dessert combining warm poached pears, vanilla ice cream, and chocolate sauce. This sounds like heaven. It is a dessert made from pears poached in sugar syrup and served with vanilla ice cream, chocolate syrup, and crystallized violets. Around 1864, French chef Auguste Escoffier created the dessert in honor of the operetta La Belle Hélène by Jacques Offenbach. This is testing me, Dorothy. Dorothy, help. Over time, simpler versions have been developed by substituting poached pears with canned pears. Oh, that does not sound okay. No, we must poach the pears. And delicate crystallized violets have been replaced with sliced almonds. What? No, this is not okay. These modifications have made it easier for more. Okay, I guess you can cut corners if you want, but I like the idea of poaching with the violets and everything else going on here. Poire Helen. This is why we're here. When we get to these things to see how many words Jessica can screw up. I'm doing well. Okay, fantastic. So apparently there are more. Here's some fun pear facts. There are more than 3,000 varieties of pears grown in the world. Washington, Oregon, and Northern California grow more than 95% of the pears sold in the United States. California grows 60% of all of the Bartlett pears in the United States. Pears ripen best off the tree, so you're supposed to pick them and then let them ripen. They are an excellent source of vitamin A and vitamin C, as well as copper, fiber, and potassium. And pears are less allergenic than many other fruits. So if you find yourself allergic to different fruits, try a pear. That's fantastic. How to observe the day. Prepare a recipe for this. I feel like I need to do this today. Can we go get some pears, sir?
I have no idea what you're saying.
We need to get pears.
Yeah.
Pears are good. My husband's getting to work. We're having pears. He doesn't know what I'm signing him up for right now. Add it to an elegant evening or part of simple meal to celebrate the day. Provided a recipe to you to. There's a recipe for you to try. Just go to Pears Belle Helen recipe. It's on the Food Network. You guys go check that out. You can share your recipes too, and make sure you use hashtag National Pears Helen Day to post on social media. Jason, what is this? Have you tried pear cobbler pie and peach? I love any kind of cobbler or pie, or we discussed this yesterday. Pears are yummy. I agree. And pears of what? Dorothy, that's another show. Pear. I don't know. So many pears. Now pears is stuck in my head. Okay, eat some pears today, you guys. It is also World Social Work Day. So to all the social workers of the world, happy World Social Work Day. It is also National Equal Pay Day. So on Equal Pay Day, it brings awarenesses to the pay discrepancies between women and men for the same work. The day represents how far into the year a woman works to earn as much as a man doing the same job. So that's interesting. I think a lot of that is changing. Has changed quite a bit over time. And it'll be interesting to see how much that continues to change. Obviously, as with any of these awareness days that we talk about, there's still work to do, but I think it's most important for us to recognize the work that has been done. And we are so far from where we were. And I'm personally thankful for that. And I'm also thankful that we live in a world where we can be in this realm of entrepreneurship and there's not a cap there. Like we can make whatever we want. So there's that too. So we recognize that as well. It is also, the last one today is National Shoe the World Day. I have no idea what this is, but we are going to figure it out. Each year, National Shoe the World Day on March 15th shines a light on the value of good footwear for millions of people around the world. Each day, this is going to blow your mind, you guys. Each day, over 500 million children, teens, and adults do not have a pair of shoes to wear. A pair of what, Dorothy? A pair of shoes. Each day, 500 million people do not. I think this is absolutely ludicrous. Ludicrous that this is a thing in 2022. But I mean, we see this all the time. People don't have enough to eat. People don't have somewhere to live. People don't have health care that they need, or proper health care or anything else. I know, Anne Marie. It just seems, and I think about how many times I have gone in to complain that I don't have a particular pair of shoes to go with an outfit or to go with the weather today or whatever it is. Or maybe I've grown out of the shoes that I have, or maybe they're not as pretty as they were when it really, these days, sometimes, so many people that speak up about national holidays going, this is redundant. Why do we need this? It's so stupid. We should be recognizing this every day. But these days to me this is why it exists. Because it gives us a moment to check ourselves and say, okay, maybe I'm living in a way which is, ridiculous. I'm complaining about things that I don't need to complain about. I'm not recognizing what's going on in the world. And this gives us an opportunity to do that. Despite the terrain and climate, these people walk barefoot everywhere. Their daily struggle is one we cannot begin to imagine. Living daily without protection on your feet can lead to a lifetime of problems, including pain, injury, cuts, sores, infections, and parasites. Schools and businesses ban students and customers without shoes. No shirt, no shoes, no problem, right? We attach stigmas to people who do not have proper footwear too. Life without footwear also affects their health, education, and financial well-being. One issue leads to another, creating a never-ending cycle. It's fascinating to me. How many pair do I own? I have 2 pairs of sneakers, one of which I don't wear because, speaking of health with your feet, that is such an important thing. And the one pair of shoes I had, I did not realize were negatively affecting my health. So I have 2 pairs of sneakers and I have a pair of boots. That's what I have. I have 3 pairs of shoes. And I don't have any more. I don't have any sandals or anything else. And the last time I went to buy shoes for my youngest, I went to a thrift store and got those, because the kids grow out of them so fast. It's like, what's the point of buying a brand new pair of shoes every single thing? So I love, Jason said, let's donate shoes. I agree. Let's at minimum, if we don't donate them to other people or to organizations, let's try to thrift them. Bring your shoes to a thrift store. How often do we throw away shoes and clothes and everything else that have so much wear left in them, and somebody could get something out of them? So I'm going to digress on that, but look at your shoe situation. I think it's a great thing to bring awareness to today. You can how to observe the day, start a shoe drive at work, school, or in your community. Volunteer. There are 9 distribution centers in the United States for shoes. You can also volunteer in your own community to help those who need footwear locally. You can create a fundraiser. You can visit Soles for Souls, SOLES, the number 4, SOULS. .org. I'm going to actually post this down in the comments so you guys can check that out as well. Actually, I should have clicked all of them. I'm going to have to do them separately now. But at any rate, so much. Okay, I think I've got them all. Unless you're on my personal page right now, then you won't see the comment. But you can go soulsforsouls.org and check that out. And you can also make sure you use hashtag National Shoe the World Day to post on social media. So lots of awareness to have today. I love it. And don't forget to tune in to our national days tomorrow. More interesting days and a follow up to today's National Everything You Think Is Wrong Day. Okay, because tomorrow it's going to be all better with our national with our national day. Okay, so we have birthdays still to talk about today, and I want to share with you a loss that was experienced in the wrestling world as well yesterday. So we're going to share about that in just a minute, and we'll be right back after this. Here's some chocolate to keep you going. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Project Joy Live. Make sure you visit our friends over at Viva Foods. That's my friend Sylvia Tam and family. And they have amazing cereal, granola, chips, all of that stuff. And everything is vegan and gluten-free. And it's amazing to have products that are clean and good for your family and all of that. I had to share some love about Sylvia Tam. By the way, you can go to bevivafoods.com and use the code breakthrough to get yourself a discount as well. But I had to share this because they were over at the New York restaurant show, and there's Sylvia and her son Ben with Mayor Eric Adams in New York. He's actually the first vegan mayor and to be elected, and came in and knew a lot about sweet potatoes. But I had to share this with you guys because I thought it was so amazing that Ben in particular had the opportunity to speak with Mayor Adams and talk about the different products and whatnot that they have. So I'm so proud of Sylvia. And I know they went to another one as soon as they got back to the West Coast, and they even had made some delicious cheesecake for breakfast recipe with their new purple sweet potato powder. So I had to shout them out and say what an amazing job I think they're doing over at Viva Foods. So congratulations, my friend, for all your success. So we have birthdays to do this morning as well. And I have to share with you about something else I read this morning. We have talked often a little nostalgia and on the show, and I mentioned when I was little that we used to watch wrestling all the time when I was little. Back when it was WWF. You know, that's going back just a minute. But my brother used to really love wrestling, Hulk Hogan and, Undertaker and lots of people. But I got word this morning that yesterday, one of the people that I remembered well from wrestling passed away, and that is Razor Ramon. And he ended up having, I think, 3 heart attacks, and due to a blood clot and from a hip issue that he had. And, it really just, it always reminds me that life is short. Life is precious. We don't know. We never know when our time is. And so we're sending lots of love to the WWE family and everybody that knew Razor Ramon or Scott Hall. And just thanks for the memories. I remember, I just remember him being one of those people that, my brother would talk about and everything. So definitely memories of that popping up for me today. So sending that as well. Nancy's here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. She said, apparently got back in my body a bit more and very weak, but my spirit is here and with you. Thank you so much, Nancy, for being here this morning. We love you so much and glad to see you are doing well. Oh, and I did not know about that. William Hurt passed away yesterday as well. Now I need to have a moment with this because I loved, I have been a little bit disconnected from things that are going on as usual. But yes, died 2 days ago, March 13th in Portland, Oregon. I didn't realize that. So condolences to everyone who is being affected by these losses right now. He's an incredible 3 consecutive nominations for Academy Awards. He had an incredible career. So I had no idea. Thank you for letting me know that, Nancy. I had no clue. He had heavy duty cancer, so I'm glad for his relief. Yeah, I was not aware of that either. I've been trying to keep up with I can never remember her last name, Julie, that played Mrs. Weasley in the Harry Potter series. I know she's been dealing with cancer quite a bit as well. And she didn't come on the Harry Potter reunion that they had, the big 20th reunion that went on. So I've been trying to follow that a little bit as well. Julie Walters, there it is. He worked all the way through it. You know, some people, it was interesting because my brother was that way too when he was dealing with his cancer. He worked very close to, like, so much through everything that he went through until the very, very end. He traveled a lot. He worked and did everything that he could do. And so it's interesting to watch how different people handle different things. And so that it doesn't surprise me. William Hurt always came across to me as like a really strong person, but then, you know, we never know how people are off screen compared to what we see on. So Billy Rice is here this morning. Good morning. I am doing well today, Billy. How are you? And what is bringing you joy today? And Judith said, yes, life itself is so very precious. We don't know, guys. We don't know. And we need to live every day. That's why joy is so important, because how do we want to spend our time, right? How do we want to spend our time? I just want to say my joy, one of my things joy today is this candle right here. I just got, first of all, I love the wood wick candles because they make the crackle noise like when you're burning wood in the fireplace. I love that. And that candle smells like banana. It smells so good. It smells like a tropical, beautiful thing in here right now. It's wonderful. Okay, birthdays, you guys, we need to get to this morning. So in the celebrity world, Will.I.Am's birthday is today, part of the Black Eyed Peas, if you guys know Will.I.Am. Also, Justice Ruth Ginsburg birthday was today, actress Eva Longoria. And I don't know if you knew this. I don't know. Laura Bazada's here this morning, everybody. Banana, yes, it smells so good in here right now. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Santa Claus birthday is today. Not my dad, Santa. His is in July, but Santa, Saint Nicholas, who the character of Santa was based off of, birthday was today. So happy birthday, Santa. President Andrew Jackson's birthday was today. Mark Hoppus from Blink-182. You guys might enjoy their music. The birthday is today. Lots of music. Bret Michaels from Poison. Birthday is today. Dee Snider from Twisted Sisters. Birthday is today. Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray. Birthday is today. And Brian T, which I love him, from the Fast and the Furious series. He was in Tokyo Drift, and then I think 6. I might not have my numbers right in my head, but Brian Tia's birthday is today as well. So happy birthday, Brian. And then in the celebrities, that is my Facebook page. Curtis Hassinger's birthday is today. Gakuru Isaac birthday is today, or Isaac. Sorry if I just said that wrong. And my friend Jillian from back in school days, birthday is today as well. So happy birthday. Yes, Poison. Billy says he's when did you turn 24, Billy? Did you have your when was your birthday? Did we miss it? You have to fill me in so that we can include you in your birthday. Also, now I have to go back. I think you said his name was Andrew. Judith's friend. Birthday is today. Okay, so they're included in our birthday wishes as well. Anybody else have a birthday before we do our birthday song? Okay, we have to finish this. 4 minutes left. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Curtis Hassinger, Gakuru, Jillian, Will.i.am, Judith's friend Andrew, Justice Ruth Ginsburg, Eva Longoria, Santa, President Andrew Jackson, Mark Hoppus, Brett Michaels, Dee Snyder, Mark McGrath, and Brian Teja. Happy birthday to you. Yay. I hope you guys are set up to have an amazing day and celebrate birthdays. Celebrate today. And Billy Rice. Billy, you're going to get a special one. You ready? Here we go. Since we missed it and you were not here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Billy. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Happy birthday, Billy. I hope you guys are set up to have an amazing day. We have, don't forget, the follow-up to our National Day today is tomorrow. You don't want to miss it because you're wrong all day today, and everything that you think tomorrow, you're going to be right. So make sure you tune in for that. We also have a couple really important days to talk about tomorrow. We have lots to discuss tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. Also coming up tomorrow, I'm very thrilled to be one of the panelists on Divine DNA. So the ladies panel is up tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Divine DNA ladies panel tomorrow, guys, is talking about forgiveness. This is going to be an amazing, deep, and wonderful topic. 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, only on the Breakthrough Show Network. Don't miss it with the Jacksons. It's going to be Angelique, I think Queen Bee, Brittany, Deja, myself. I don't know if anybody else will be there, but I'm really excited to be part of this panel. And it's going to be deep tomorrow, you guys. Really excited about that coming up. Also, 1 week from today, another episode of My Way comes up. Next week, we have Peter Laughter. Really excited to have Peter on the show. That is at 5:05 p.m. Central Time next Tuesday, March 22nd. So excited about that as well. Lots of goodness happening this week. Oh, thank you, Billy. You will always be my friend as well. I'm so thankful for you. Dorothy says, have an amazing day, everyone. I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are in the world today. Until tomorrow, I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I invite you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye. You've been tuned in to Project Joy Live with Jessica Dugas, your weekday morning talk show, inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes only on the Breakthrough Show Network. Binge all past episodes of Project Joy at projectjoypodcast.com. Until next time, help us spread the joy by sharing this episode, and we'll see you soon.
Hello to the Breakthrough Show. It's Shirley